Then we'll start the class. Okay. Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. Acha, little spotlight me once. Hare Krishna Vaishnavi, spotlight me. I want to record. Yeah, thank you. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prasarine Nirvisesya Sunyabhati Vasatya Tisatarini Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktapinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare Hare. Thank you, everybody. So today class is 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga. So before starting the class, I'd like to tell you one thing. You know, there is a competition program on 26th. 1 minute, I'll just want to read this. Somebody may be knowing Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath is in Puri. Okay. You know Puri, where Puri? Puri is in Orissa. So there is a competition regarding Lord Jagannath. And so anyone want to participate? They can participate there. So what are the events? On 26th actually, the events are drawing about Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra, Subhadra, or only Jagannath, then you can sing a song, or somebody can tell storytelling. So these are the three events, and we have to give by 24th, and 26th is the competition. Anyone want to participate, what they will do, they will have to draw here first. We'll be giving you 20-minute time, and you'll draw that picture. Out of that, they will select two members. Two members will go for the final that competition, and you'll sing song here, and out of this, one will be selected. Then storytelling also, how many want to tell, two will be selected, and you can send your name to Ronit. Okay, so I'll give you the number. Already I think you know the Ronit number, it is there in WhatsApp. Otherwise, we'll send you again in the group. You just can send your name. Actually, tomorrow, just before the class, 5 to 10 minutes, I'll give small description about Lord Jagannath, a small presentation, so that you can understand. So tomorrow, next day after tomorrow, we'll have this program. Then say somebody will want to draw the drawing, sing the song and story. Out of that, they will select total 5 members, 2 for the drawing, 1 for the song, and 2 for the storytelling. Okay, so please join little early tomorrow. 5 minutes before the class, we'll take a little presentation about Lord Jagannath. Okay, so now we'll start the class. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmolitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रसारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादे पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So welcome everybody to Bhakti Yoga. Today is 12th chapter. So it is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. So already I have told, my voice is clear, admins, co-host. My voice is clear. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Vaishnavi. My voice is clear?
Yeah, Prabhu.
Yeah. Slide is visible, na? Okay. So I told you first 6 chapter is mainly about karma, last 6 chapter is mainly about jnana, and the middle 6 chapter is the essence of Bhagavad Gita, that is the regarding bhakti. We have learned many things about Bhagavad Gita, the confidential knowledge Krishna has already given to the devotees, and out of this middle 6 chapter, this chapter is the essence of this middle 6 chapter. It is directly about the Bhakti Yoga. Here Arjun will ask some questions which are very important questions from our point of view. He will ask, and I think this question is there in everybody's mind about uh, how to worship and all. And Arjun is asking this question on behalf of us. Let us see what Krishna is giving the answer. So Bhakti Yoga is the devotional service, directly service to the Lord. Sri Arjuna Vacha एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तस्त्वं परिपासते ये चापि अक्षरम् अव्यक्तं तेषां के yogavittamaः. Yes, somebody can read the translation.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Shraddha, you can unmute.
Arjuna inquired which are considered to be more perfect, those who are always properly en- en- engaged in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the un, un, unmanifested.
Yeah, so this is one very important question. It is there in mind of the many people. So who is considered more perfect? Those who always properly engage in devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested? Because today you ask some people, they will tell God is energy, God is light. So that means they are worshipping the unmanifested form, impersonal. Okay, there is no personality. But the devotees, they worship the personal feature. You see the Syam Sundara form. It is a person. He is a person. Okay, there is a form, beautiful form, Syam Sundara. So now Arjun is asking, some people they worship the unmanifested form, some people worship the personal form of Krishna. So who is better? Who is considered to be more perfect? Now let's see what Krishna is telling. Now I can see here the devotional service already we have discussed 9 different types of devotional service. Out of that, most important are hearing about the Lord, chanting the glory of Lord. Okay, and there is remembering the Lord. So these three are most important. There are other 6 types also there, but these three are very important for us. So that's why we are telling you do chanting audibly and hear what you are telling. So by that, 2 processes will be completed. And remembering, you can remember the Lord at any time. There is no restriction. Now this already we have discussed. There are 3 stages of God realization. Again, because this is Bhakti Yoga, pure Bhakti, so we need to know this. So in the first stage, when people are long distance from the Lord, far away from the Lord, they do not have proper understanding about Lord, so they feel God is a light, and that is in the form of Brahman. That is the first stage. Then slowly when they progress in spirituality, that they are able to see Paramatma. Paramatma is situated everybody's heart. Okay, they will be able to see the Paramatma in the last stage, usually impersonalist. This impersonalist, they focus on the light. Okay, and ultimately at the last stage, that is the Samadhi stage, they will be able to see the Paramatma. So that is the second stage. But Bhagavan stage is the ultimate stage. Devotees always concentrate on the beautiful form of Lord, that is the Syam Sundara form, and that is for Bhagavan. So there are these 3 stages of God realization. One is unmanifested, one is manifested but as Paramatma, 400 form, and that is manifested in the original form of Lord, that is 200 Syam Sundara form. Now already this has been discussed. Different spiritual practice in different yoga. Satya Yoga, it is meditation. Trita Yoga, it is performing the sacrifice. Kali Yoga, it is chanting the holy name of Lord. And Dwapar Yoga, it is temple worship. Okay. श्रीभगवानुवाच मया व्यस्य मना ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयपेतास्ते मे युक्ता तमामतः. Yes, somebody read this. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect.
So now Krishna gave the very clear-cut answer. Those who fix their mind on my personal form, that is Syam Sundara form. You can see here so beautiful form of Krishna, personal form, and are always engaged in worshipping me with great transcendental faith are considered to me by the most perfect. That means those people who focused on the light and Brahman or Brahman, they are imperfect because there is no perfection. To whom they will give the service? We cannot give service to a light, na? So this Brahman, what they are thinking is the God is not the real God. That is the light emitted from the God. That is the light from the God. So that is a non-living thing. How can we give the service to non-living thing? So, but you can give service to the personal form. Okay, that is the Syam Sundara form. So Krishna is telling directly, who gives service to the Syam Sundara form or personal feature of the God is most perfect. Very clear-cut answer. Now, so you can see what is the personal form of God is the Syama Sundara form, two-handed form. It's not four-handed with flutes in the hand. Very beautifully in Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma has described about the personal feature of the Lord. This is the deity of ISKCON Mangaluru, Radha Damodar deity. Yeah, now क्लेशदिक्कतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तसक्तचेतसम् अव्यक्त हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिर्वप्यते. Yes, somebody read that translation.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, there is Navya.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes. So now I can see Krishna is telling those who focus on the personal feature are most perfect. Now those who focus on the unmanifested form, the light, their advancement is very troublesome because they are in the wrong path. What they are thinking, God is not really the God. That is the light emitted from the spiritual world. So that means they are focusing on the wrong object. Okay, they have to go inside. They have to focus on a personal feature. That's why their advancement is very troublesome. Now you see the impersonalists what they do. I'll go to the mountain and focus on Brahman. That means the light. Okay. Now what will happen? At the next moment you'll tell it's too cold. Okay. Now next moment you will tell I'll go to desert and focus on Brahman. At the next moment it's too hot. I'll go to the forest and focus on Brahman. Next time, what if the tiger attacks me? So that means in each and every stage there is an obstacle, especially in the mind of impersonalist. That is the reason progression as an impersonalist is having lot of troubles. So Krishna is telling you should not go in that path. You go as a personalist because personalists are most perfect, and it's not like the impersonalist.
Hare
So
Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, sorry to interrupt, but
yes,
can you please make Vaishnavi the admin? Actually, she has left by mistake.
okay, just raise your hand, Vaishnavi.
Yeah, Prabhuji, she has raised.
Yeah, I saw. Yes, okay. Now see in the Kali Yuga. So what is the process? It's not the going to mountain, it's not going to forest and do. So you can do Hare Krishna Mahamantra any place. You can sit in the home, you can in the office, you can do everywhere, you can do in the road. Okay, so what is that? Hare Nama, Hare Nama. This is the from Bruhanardia Purana. You have to do the Hari Nam. He's telling why Hari Nam. Harer Nam, Harer Nam, Harer Namaiva Kevalam, Kalau Nasti Eva Nasti Nasti Vagatiranyatya. In this age of Kali, the only way of deliverance is chanting the holy name of Lord. There is no other way, no other way, no other way. This is told by Narad Maharshi. Okay, Narad Muni. So what you have to chant the holy name is the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This you have to chant anywhere, anytime. You can do japa, you can do kirtan, whatever you want, you can do. But this is the only way to get deliverance, liberations in Kali Yuga. See, whole family can chant. मयैव मन अधस्त मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवेशिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः. Yes, somebody read this. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, there is
Krishna
Tanvit.
Prabhuji, can I read?
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna
can I
Prabhuji,
read?
can I read?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me, thus you will live in me order without a doubt.
Yeah. So you see, Krishna is giving this instruction. Uh, First, he told you focus on my personal form. You'll be most perfect. Now, how to focus is to fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality Godhead. So think about me, fix your mind on me, engage all of your intelligence in me. Thus, you will live in me always without doubt. That means you have to worship the personal form of Lord. Very clearly, Krishna is telling. Okay. Now, here you can see this is a small story. Krishna is there, he was sleeping, and just before the Mahabharat war, both Duryodhana and Arjun came. Now see, sitting is the Duryodhana, Arjun is standing here. So both came to Arjun and Krishna to ask for the help. Krishna told, I have two parts. One is the Narayanasana and another is the me without any weapons. Okay, I don't take weapons in the war. So then, um, yes, Krishna told, my army will be one side and I'll be other side and I won't fight. So Duryodhana was thinking that what will happen, but Krishna gave chance to Arjun first. Arjun told, we want you, my lord, not your army. Duryodhana, what an unintelligent person. Okay, so Arjun told that I want you only. Even if you don't take the weapons, we want you. But Duryodhana is happy with the Narayanasana because unconquerable Narayanasana, very strong, very powerful. So Duryodhana is thinking Arjun is the very foolish person. But actually, a true devotee wants nothing but the Lord. At any condition, at any situation, they want Lord. Even if they go to hell also, they want Lord. Okay, wherever Lord is there, they want to go there. So that is a um, nature of a true devotee. That's what Arjun did it. अतः चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोति मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन तत्त्वमैच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, there is Tanvit.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I read?
Yes, you can
My
do.
dear Arjun, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principle of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So here now Krishna will tell how to do the devotional service. So there are different type of people. So first Krishna told you fix your mind on me. But now many people can tell it is very difficult to fix your mind on me because very advanced devotee only can do this. So now Krishna is giving some other options. If you cannot do this, then what you do? Follow the regulative principle of Bhakti Yoga. Okay, there are different rules of Bhakti Yoga, just follow those rules. Then slowly you will have a desire to attend me. Okay. You see this. So here Bhakti Yoga, Suddha Bhakti, and here we are. Okay, now in between Maya is there. So we have to remove the Maya and go. Then only once will be able to remove this. So Krishna is telling, if you cannot focus me, then the regulative principle, follow the regulative principle. Okay, now with that regulative principle, you will be able to destroy the Maya and you can come to Suddha Bhakti. Okay, now अभ्यासेऽपि असमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमा भव मदर्थम् अपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धि अवाप्स्यसि. Yes. Yes, somebody read this.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Translation. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me, because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna
So
Prabhuji.
now, yeah, Krishna is giving third option. So what is that? If you cannot follow the regulative principle, then just work for me. Work for me means what? You just sometimes you come to the temple, you do little worship, you do small services. Okay. So these small services, once you'll do, slowly your mind will get purified. Then you'll come to the stage of devotion and you'll be perfect. So that means three things Krishna told. One is fix your mind on me. If you cannot do, you follow the regulative principles of bhakti. That also you cannot do, then just work for me. It is easy. Daily, weekly, once you can go nearby temple, you can give some service. Okay. Now you can see the devotee and non-devotee. If a non-devotee gets the some money, what you will tell? I'll buy a bigger phone, TV compared to my neighbor. So he's very envious. If neighbor is having bigger TV, he wants still bigger. Oh, that is enviousness. So now you see the devotee, I'll buy a Gita. So that means whatever he is, whatever he is having, everything he sacrificed for Krishna. Okay, reading. If he has a house, he think that this house belong to Krishna. If he has money, he think that this money belong to Krishna. Okay, but non-devotee is not like that. He'll think this house belong to me, the money belong to me, so I have to enjoy everything. Okay, but the devotee works always for the pleasure of the Lord. Yeah. Yes, somebody read the translation.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, there is Sashrika.
Yeah.
Translation: one who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from contaminating association, always silent and satisfied with anything, who doesn't care for any residence, who is fixed in knowledge and who is engaged in devotional service. Such a person is very dear to me.
So now, yeah, now you can see Krishna, which type of people are very dear to Krishna. If something good happens and bad happens, he's not disturbed. He's same, because he thinks that good happiness comes now, immediately it will change to distress after some time. Now I am having distress. After a few sometimes uh, happiness will come. So he's not bothered about the happiness, distress. He's not bothered about the heat and cold. Okay, anybody honor me, that's okay. Dishonor me, that's also okay. So this type of people are very dearer to Krishna. And this type of people who is fixed in the knowledge and which engage in the devotional service is very dearer to Krishna. Such a person is very, very dearer to Krishna. Okay. Now I can see our teacher, our Guru, Srila Prabhupada, is very dearer to Krishna. Okay. That is the reason he could able to do the mission, the 108 temple after age of 70 years, which is very, very impossible work. That is possible only because of mercy of Krishna. Now he is the Narada Muni, another great devotee and teacher of many great saints, great people. ये तु धर्मामृतम् इदं यथक्त परिपासते श्रद्धादानमत्परं भक्तस्तेतिव मे प्रियः. Yes, somebody read this. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Translation. Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who will completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So Krishna is telling, who follows the devotional service and completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal. So for a devotee, Krishna is supreme for everything. Everything, the goal is Krishna. So this type of person are very, very dearer to Krishna. Okay, because for every point, Krishna is the goal. Okay. So you can see here, he's a great devotee chanting, just thinking about Krishna, chanting the holy name of the Lord. Here, these people are assaulting this person, but he's a great devotee. He's still thinking about Krishna only. Now, here you can see this person died, and during that death, he was also always thinking about Krishna. So, Krishna directly came and taking to the Golok Vrindavan, Krishna love. So, devotees are like this. At any condition, they don't forget the Lord. You can see here few great devotees. His Lord Hanuman, his Hanuman and Lord Rama. Okay, very great devotee. And he is Narsimha Dev and his Prahlad Maharaj. Bhakta Prahlad is very dear to Narsimha Dev. And Krishna Balram. Okay, Balram is very dear to Krishna. And here you can see Shravanam, Kirtanam and Smaranam. Remembering the Lord, singing and hearing. This is the main process of devotional service. Out of 9 devotional service already we have discussed. So this is the main process for Kali Yuga, is that chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Sodasak Nama, Kali Kalmasanasana. Only through the devotional service you can understand Krishna. Bhaktya Mamapi Janati. So you can understand me only by devotional service. So this is all about the chapter. So especially in Bhakti Yoga, Krishna is telling two things. One is when Arjuna is asking that which is better, to worship the unmanifested form or worship the personal form of Lord, Krishna directly giving the answer that it is always better to worship the personal feature of the Lord, because who worship the unmanifested form, their progression is very, very difficult. Okay. Second thing, how to progress in spirituality, how to do the devotional service. Krishna is giving 3 options. First is you focus your mind on me. If you cannot focus, you follow the regulative principle of bhakti. Okay. Then third thing, if you cannot do that, you just work for me. Okay, come to temple weekly once or daily once, do small service. If you do small service, Krishna will reciprocate. Okay, so this is all about the chapter. And before going to take some questions, we'll see a small video. Just 1 minute. I'll make Hare Krishna, Ronit. You can share one video.
Yes, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, just I'll stop recording.